Hello everyone, welcome to the Group 8 podcast. To start the session with the good vibes, let me share a short opening poem. Sweet chocolate on a silver plate, made at university by fate. Group 8 is here to participate with a story that's really great. I'm your host, FABIANO, student ID 1030625300011 from the class S1IT KZ 2504. We are majoring in the information technology. Let's meet to the rest of the team. Let's start with Nathan.
Hi, I'm Nathan HAERTANTO, student ID 103062500127. Also from S1IT KG 2504, majoring in information technology.
Greetings, my name is FEBRIYANTI SURDEVA, student ID 103062530014 from the same class and major.
And I am DAVITO MURNIANTO, student ID 103062500110 from the same class and major. It's great to be here. Hello.
Before we dive in, let's define our topic. Today we're discussing our IT profile. As a short overview, a hobby is defined as a pleasurable activity. Interests are topic we enjoy exploring, and a talent in the IT is an inherent ability to excel. Furthermore, we will reflect on being actively engaged in our major during the first few weeks. First of all, my hobby is reading and fiction novel. It gives me energy after all the work I do during the day. In fact, it gives me figure. Regarding my interest, I've been extremely curious about the logic behind programming, specifically the why and the how behind its structure. Seeing how programming works makes me wonder, and I am interested to develop my own project as well. For my talent, my friends say my drawing is exceptionally remarkable. Since I was a child, I could draw my favorite cartoon character with the exact precision, just like the original one. With that talent, it allows me to visualize complex systems before I even write a single line of code. How about you, Nathan?
That's fascinating perspective. My hobby is badminton, which keeps me disciplined, and also I have a somewhat interesting vision of war history, speci- specifically how strategy wins battle. As for talent, I'm talented in basically every sport, which has given me a very competitive edge.
Does it create a talent for me? Playing and listening to music is really a reading hobby. My talent is playing music, which I find quite impressive when I can harmonize different notes. This is this creative side actually followed my mind interest cybersecurity. I see protecting system from attacks as a form of digital harmony.
I definitely need your help with my firewall then. For my profile, basketball is my really rewarding hobbies because it keeps me physically active and disciplined. Regarding my interests, I've always been extremely curious about programming and the logic behind building complex software. Interestingly, my talent is actually cooking. My friends say my ability to balance flavors is quite impressive, and I find that the precious secret required in the kitchen is exceptionally remarkable. Much like writing, it's a perfect piece of code.
Let's get honest about our major. Why did you choose information technology and how do you like it so far?
My decision was inspired by my cousin, who is senior engineer. I want to engage in the scientific research to solve global tech issues. My first few weeks as a freshman have been quite difficult, but seeing the scientific theory come to life in the class make it extremely rewarding.
I choose IT to gain a strong understanding of digital safety. After reading a recent study regarding the rise of cyber warfare, I knew I had to be on the front lines.
We have almost the same reasoning for our choosing major, yeah. However, during the first week, I found it quite difficult to manage my time between the college and personal life. But most of the time, I am extremely happy to be here.
For me, choosing information technology was an argumentative choice to contribute to the scientific community through software development. My decision was inspired by seeing how technology can solve the daily human problems. During these first few weeks, the intense study here has been quite difficult, but the academic study is so well structured that I feel myself growing and becoming more actively engaged every day.
Looking ahead, what are your career goals in relation to this degree?
Personally, I aim for a career as a software architect because I want to lead the development of inclusive application through a systemic study of user needs. I hope to lead projects where scientific research meets creative design to improve our digital world.
I plan to become a cybersecurity analyst because I want to contribute to national digital security by protecting from cyber warfare. I want to ensure that people helping the world don't have to worry about their digital safety.
I hope to work in the scientific community as a lead research. I want to contribute to scientific discourse regarding how AI can improve our daily life.
That is wonderful, Nathan. As for me, I hope to become UI UX designer, blending my programming interest with my drawing talent to make technology more human-centric based on everyone's insightful responses. It is extremely clear that we all have a strong understanding of our goals. Since we open with a poem, let's close with a poem as well. The sun sets low in the golden sky. Our podcast ends, we say goodbye. With technology, we aim so high. Success is waiting for you and I. As the saying goes, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. That's for today's sessions. We all truly appreciate you joining us and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.